Welcome back to Straight Facts by Dinar Investor.
I put some very interesting cover art on the last video, and it's the same cover art I use for my YouTube channel. It's a prophetic word from God to me through my own blood sister. My long-timers all know what it means, but none of you newbies do, and not one person asked me the meaning of it. I'll share it with you guys sometime early in next year, okay? My long-timers are more than welcome to come out and share with you guys what it means, but I'll share it with you guys next year, okay? Anyway, I was just kind of surprised that no one thought to ask about that because, and by the way, that has nothing to do with an exact RI date, okay? But notice how I've told you we have to wait on the 2020 budget, and I said that might not be done until probably late February or early March. Then I put some unique cover art on the last video, which is the same cover art I have on my YouTube channel. And I've said to pay close attention to when Kuwait changed their rate, which was March 24th of 91. Nowhere in this have I shared an RI date, though, or my opinion of an RI date. You guys have a great day.
The central bank agrees to open a branch in Sulaymaniyah on November 26, 2019. Economy of the Central Bank of
Sulaymaniyah,
Kurdistan Regional Government. Finance Parliament. November 26, 2019, 11 hours, 57 minutes, and 33 seconds. Twilight News. The Central Bank of Iraq. On Tuesday, the opening of the branch of Sulaymaniyah of the bank pending an official request to the Kurdistan Regional Government, while a number of Kurdish deputies asked the government of the region in this regard. A statement by the deputies Ahmed Haji Rashid, Sharon Mirza and Hashar Abdullah, Kurdish members of the Finance Committee in the Iraqi Council of Representatives, where they pointed out that the committee hosted on Tuesday the governor of the central bank of the relationship and held talks with him on a number of problems and obstacles in Iraqi monetary policy. The statement pointed out that the meeting witnessed Kurdish MPs to the possibility of opening a branch of the Central Bank of Iraq in the city of Sulaymaniyah, outside the framework of the main topic of the meeting, calling for clarifications on this file and where it arrived. The three deputies also pointed out that the relationship confirmed that if they received an official request from the provincial government in this regard, the bank will open a branch in Sulaymaniyah and agreed to open the branch. The three deputies demanded the Kurdistan Regional Government to accelerate the submission of an official request in this regard to the Central Bank of Iraq. Legal expert comments on new election law. Individual election is easier and will eliminate quota. November 26, 2019. Baghdad News. The legal expert Ali Al-Tamimi, on Tuesday, that the election law of the new Council of Representatives and marriage between direct individual election and proportional representation. Al-Tamimi said in a statement to Al-Akhbariyah that the law currently enforces a combination of direct individual election and proportional representation, distribution of 50% of constituency seats rounded to the smallest integer by sequencing all candidates in the constituency regardless of their electoral rolls. The remaining 50% will be distributed according to proportional representation. He added, "This law will return us to the law of St. Lego, because of the proportion of 50% will be distributed on the basis of proportional representation. This step will bring us back to the closed list, and the surplus votes will be distributed to the candidates on the list." He pointed out that based on the above, it will arrive to Parliament people who were not elected but arrived through the distribution of surplus votes and lost the rights of the voter, noting that the adoption of individual election is the easiest way and will eliminate quotas and consensus. Parliament sessions. Speaker of the House of Representatives raises its session to another notice. November 26, 2019. Baghdad Obelisk. Speaker of the House of Representatives raises the session of the House to another notice. The House of Representatives votes on the law regulating medical and health professionals. The House of Representatives concludes its reading of the Agricultural Land Lease Bill. The House of Representatives votes on the proposal of the Second Amendment to the Provincial, District and District Council Elections Law. Main articles of the Provincial Elections Law. Ending the work of the provincial councils that are not organized in the region and councils of districts and sub-districts present. The members of the Council of Representatives shall, as far as the governorate is represented, exercise supervision and control over the work of the governor and his deputies in each governorate and submit the necessary recommendations thereon to the Council of Representatives. This law shall come into force from the date of its vote in the House of Representatives. Parliament begins voting on the Second Amendment proposal for the Provincial, District and District Council Elections Law. lifting the Iraqi parliament session for deliberation. Parliament plans to question the oil minister on the 12th of next month. Barzani announces a third visit to the delegation of the Kurdistan region to Baghdad next week, November 26, 2019. The head of the Kurdistan region, Nachirvan Barzani, said on Tuesday that the delegation of the regional government will hold a third visit to Baghdad next week in order to reach an agreement on oil exports and the federal budget. This came in a press conference held after he put a crown of flowers on the grave of former Iraqi President and Secretary General of the Patriotic Union of Kurdistan Jalal Talabani and Soleimani. Barzani said during the conference that the relations between the Kurdistan region and Baghdad are very good, adding that the delegation of the Kurdistan regional government made 2 visits to Baghdad and will visit again next week in order to reach an agreement on the issue of oil exports and the general budget. We are continuing to cooperate with Baghdad to overcome the current situation,